coming up next on the
Started
Inherited
gangbanging
Podcast.
young, real heavy. I caught my first murder robbery at 14.
Dang.
I lost my homeboy in the commission of that. That was traumatizing. It was painful for me. You feel me? Yeah, I did time inside of YA for 3.5 years. I got out right before I turned 18. I went back to jail for double murder. I spent over 10.5 years in prison for that. You feel me? I caught life inside prison.
Came up on some money. I ain't gonna really say how or none of that, but it's doing good for a minute, bro. A nigga ended up getting shot and shit though.
Dang.
Hell yeah, I ended up getting shot, bro. I got shot 6 times and shit like that. And that shit kind of changed the nigga whole mentality on life.
Like my brother said, he got shot. When my brother got shot, shit changed a lot, you know, because I started seeing that we was more targets than we knew. You know, like I said, we was still kids. Yeah, we started gangbanging. Yeah, it was fuck the other side, but we didn't know how serious it was until people started getting hurt. Motherfuckers started dying, bullets start flying. You know, you just think it's a game at first when you with your kid mindset. You know, he was a little older. I don't know how he viewed it.
Building a legacy, so watch how you study me. You know it's inherited, ain't no comparison, stacking up guaranteed. Moving so militant, consistent and disciplined. Getting that paper and stacking it up, no time for no chillin', man. Building a legacy, so watch how you study me. You know it's inherited, ain't no comparison, stacking up guaranteed. Moving so militant, consistent and disciplined.
What's good? It's Sir Gates. You're now tuned to the Inherited Podcast. Once again, man, thank y'all for coming back, supporting the podcast. But look, another special episode, but this time we got on the West Coast at Richmond Podcast. It's a special episode. We got 3 guests here, so what we're gonna do is hop right into it, right? So we got BFB, Blueface Boyz, and my guy Movin, man. So how y'all boys doing?
Doing blessed, man.
That's good,
Blessed.
man. So look,
Blessed
what I
for
usually do
sure.
with my podcast, right? Just a quick little breakdown of how we gonna do it. So it's called the Inherited Podcast for a reason. I'm pushing the message of inheritance and legacy, right? So I believe our past, our traumas, whatever we may have been through kind of shaped us into who we are today, right? And especially as all men on this cast right now. So into the men we are today. So what I'm gonna do is get y'all origin story, like get where y'all came from, the things y'all been through, and just kind of lead the guest up, with the audience up into who y'all are today and how y'all got there, right? But before I do start, I have an icebreaker question. I always do this on my podcast. Nothing crazy, so we all gonna answer it.
It's all good.
But y'all will go first, okay? Y'all ready for it?
For sure.
All right, so the question is, how do you stay grounded when challenges feel overwhelming? So y'all can just go one by one and answer that.
Can I go first? I just give it up to God,
I like that.
for sure.
I like that.
I'm big on faith. I love God, for sure. All my problems, I just give it to God.
Okay, I like that. What about you, Team 3?
Same, man. We come from the same family, so it's like the same type of upbringing. We was taught to give our problems to God, leave it at His feet, and He gonna do the rest, you know. And we like living testimonies of that. So
Facts.
That's for sure,
What about you,
man.
brother?
Honestly, with me, I'm gonna say that when times go hard for me, I just remember that everything is only temporary. You feel me? Like nothing is permanent except death. You feel me? So as long as I got time and 24 hours in a day to change my situation, you feel me? I just know that the shit can get better. So
Facts.
you feel me?
Oh, that's definitely true. Like for myself, like if there's ever a challenge that arises and it just feel like it's way too much, I just got to remember like what you go through is what you grow through. So anything that may be a challenge, maybe something you feel like you having a loss at, all those quote unquote losses is just nothing but learning lessons, right? It's just like, say for instance, if you don't have an OG or a parent come in and teach you and tell you, hey, this is this is that, you got to learn some way, somehow. And some people got to touch that stove to see if it's hot. So it should get overwhelming and just real challenging. Just control yourself, come back to yourself, and look at it for what it is and just grow through this whole situation. So that's my take on it. So, but yeah, so look, let's get right into this interview, right? So
for sure, I love
what
that
I want
too.
y'all to do is just one by one, just take us back to the beginning, like childhood, growing up, family, friends, mom, dad. Just like set that scene of how it was for y'all growing up to get an audience. Just a little bit about y'all.
You older.
Hey, whoever want to go first?
We gonna let the older man go. You feel me? He older than us. Go ahead, pop your shit.
For me, I grew up right here, around the corner off of 43rd Place in Maine, between Maine and Broadway. I come from a good home, but it wasn't stable. You feel me? I grew up going through foster care, social service, and shit like that. You know, going to 3 different homes, but I mostly resided right here. You feel me, in this area, L.A. I started gang banging young. You feel me? I didn't have my dad. My dad wasn't in the picture, so my mom was just messing with just different dudes until she, you know, messed with my stepdad. He was in and out the picture, but, you know, that was due to him being incarcerated. But for the most part, he's still here in my life. But like I said, I started gang banging young, preteen, started gang banging young, real heavy. I caught my first murder robbery at 14.
Dang.
I lost my homeboy in the commission of that. That was traumatizing. It was painful for me. You feel me? It still messes with me today. I'm not gonna lie. Being 14 and losing my homie in a situation like that and having to do time behind it and not really be able to cope with it and deal with it. You feel me? It messed me up mentally. I ain't gonna lie, but you feel me? Within that time, I can do nothing but just adjust because whether or not, you feel me, I was dealing with something, I was still in a situation where I couldn't show no weakness. I couldn't really show that side of me because I was, you feel me, I was in a place where I couldn't do that.
You think like when you say you really couldn't cope, you kind of deal with like survivor's remorse?
Yeah, it's like, yeah. You feel me? Because it's like, when you in a situation where you can't fully be yourself and like, you feel me, fully cope with your emotions, people tend to prey at you. You feel me? Tend to pick at you and think you weak, but it's not necessarily it's more so you being in tune with yourself. You feel me? Because if you don't deal with your feelings, if you don't deal with your emotions and the things that's, you feel me, killing you on the inside, what you do? You crash out. You feel me? And I was trying to like, I didn't have no other way to deal with that. You feel me? But you feel me? Choose violence and fighting inside of jail. You feel me? So that's what that was. But yeah, I did time inside of YA for 3.5 years. I got out right before I turned 18. I went back to jail for double murder. I spent over 10.5 years in prison for that. You feel me? I caught life inside prison. You feel me? While I was in prison, the law had changed. You feel me? And I ended up putting mine to follow my case and got put a petition in with the court. And they gave me an immediate release.
Damn, that's crazy.
So I've been home 2 years now. And this whole 2 years, I've been right here working with PB Jobs, back and forth, trying to find my own path outside of this, you feel me? Because I was dealing with, you know, financial, you know, problems, you know, coming home, you feel me, not being a burden on your family and, you feel me, just trying to find my own way. And I found it, you feel me? Thanks to PB Jobs and just being able to stay focused.
That's a blessing,
you feel
right
me?
there.
Because shit get hard, you feel me? And times get hard, but it's all about your mindset. And if you're not strong enough to deal with the pressure, you're gonna break.
Facts.
You feel me? But it's like we got a team here that keep you afloat. You feel me? No matter what you're dealing with. You feel me? There's been times where I've been going through breakdowns and dealing with my own little shit. You feel me? I didn't have to call them. You feel me? Or I didn't have to call somebody else or talk to my coach. You feel me? Just having people in your corner, man, and just it's not really much more I can say about myself because I'm still building on my character.
Understood.
I'm still going. You feel me? I have my times where I might go through little situations, but I don't let them little situations define me.
Understood. That's a lot to unpack. So we gonna just pause that real quick and T3. So give us your order on your backstory growing up.
Well, I come from 94th in Vermont. That's where I grew up, right between Vermont and Budlong, you know. But like when I was young, I used to live on Figueroa and 119th with my granny, cause that's my mama hood. My mama actually from, you know, like the opposite side and shit. She a blood, you know. She from Devon Lanes and shit. So like when my dad first went to jail, my mama kind of lost her, you know, kind of bearings a little bit. So we was like with our granny and stuff, and we was over there. We had to deal with that kind of, and I used to be different because my mom used to be doing her thing, running the streets and all that. And we was kind of raised by our granny and shit. And other than that, you know, because granny working every day. My granny worked for the court and all that. So we used to be at home low-key by ourselves with our uncle. He doing his thing up in his little room and shit. But it used to just be us. It used to be me, my little brother, and my sister that's right up under me, Cherry. And, you know, we just came up tight like that, kind of raising each other and shit. And it's been like that ever since. So, yeah, like, one of the things that happened to me, I was a smart nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Yeah. Ever since I was young, growing up, elementary, middle school, awards, president's awards, all that shit, bro. All the good shit, bro. I was a smart nigga. But, you know, just due to circumstance, you know, I stayed on 94th and shit, hung with the niggas and all that shit. So, you know, it just became a cycle, bro, you know. And I got put on when I was 16. You feel me? And I ain't gonna lie, when I got put on, a lot of shit happened, you feel me? I ended up catching a couple of cases, you know, as a juvenile and shit, ended up on house arrest and shit, you know, having to do that and deal with that, see the effects of how that shit affect your family and shit, because I had a mom and dad, you know. My dad came home from jail and, you know, he kind of tried to nip a young nigga in the bud and shit, but just the fact that little absence he had kind of had, like, some friction in our relationship, so it's like a nigga was always fighting that shit, you feel me? So that nigga ended up going that way, and I ended up, fast forward, like, doing my music shit, because I got put on at 16, but I started taking my music shit serious at 16 too. My younger brother, he was younger than me and shit. He was like 12 and a half, 13, you know, but that's when I started taking music serious and shit. And at the same time, I'm dealing with the gangbang shit, going to jail. I'm going to school right here at Teach Academy. At first, it used to be in the, right there on Normandy and 85th and A-Trey Gangsters. That was like our ally. So it used to be cool, smooth going to school and shit. But then, like, you know, they got more money and, like, so they upgraded their thing. They ended up purchasing a building. You know, they innocent because they been knowing me since I was a youngin'. Yeah. So they just, you know, they making moves or whatever. But they ended up purchasing a building in the opposite side. It was in the on Century and Western. I ain't gonna say too much, but yeah, people who know. You feel me? Yeah, it was on Century and Western. So I ended up getting into it with them niggas over there and all that shit, getting kicked out of school and all that. And they already was on me because I was on house arrest and shit. They like, damn, what happened to the smart nigga that we, you know, kind of knew. So yeah, getting mixed into that, trying to take my music. That shit made me take my music shit serious though, because I'm getting kicked out of school. I'm like, damn, a nigga low-key ain't got nothing. You feel me? Start taking my music shit serious. I went to this other school called at Westchester. It's a little charter school and shit. And was trying to get my shit right, but it just wasn't vibing with me, bro. So I just said, fuck it, kind of dropped out of school and started taking the music shit serious. It was pros and cons to that, you know, it'd be kind of hard in life, but I could say with my music journey, it's always been good. It's always been good, you feel me? The life and shit gonna always happen, though. You just gotta be strong and shit. So, shit, just pushing with the music shit, nigga came up on some money. I ain't gonna really say how or none of that, but was doing good for a minute, bro. A nigga ended up getting shot and shit, though.
Damn.
Hell yeah, I ended up getting shot, bro. I got shot 6 times and shit like that. And that shit kind of changed the nigga whole mentality on life. You feel me? Just
like
made
for
a
the
nigga.
positive or the negative? Like,
I mean, shit, for the positive, at first I was dealing with a lot of negative shit, like, oh, motherfuckers left me, turned they back on me, like, because I had a couple homies that we used to be like this with and shit. Then when I got shot, you know, niggas turned they back. They acting like they low-key kind of scared to hang with niggas, like I'm a high-risk nigga or some shit like that. It's like, all right, whatever. This would come with this shit, so it's like, it's whatever, but... Yeah, so like dealing with all that, coming to PV and trying to be a nigga, trying to get his mind off of all that shit and trying to change, it was like nothing but God's plan. That's all I could say, because since I got here, shit, nigga been thriving, been learning new shit, been building myself. Even people where I'm from look at me different. Yeah. So it's just been a rewarding experience and shit all the way till now. It's been a lot of hardships, but like I told my girl the other day, like shit, it always gets super hard before that big win comes.
It's always gonna be that.
So I already know it's like
how I tell people, before you get, so you may be at a mountaintop, right, at one point in your life, but you just see another peak somewhere way yonder. But in order to get there, you got to go back down that side of the mountain, in the valleys and the lows, go through all that trauma, whatever it may be. But one day, if you keep going, you're gonna get back at the top of the next mountaintop. So there's no way to get back to it besides going back down first. So I agree with you saying 100%, dog. 100%, bro.
Hell yeah, I just give glory to God, because the nigga done been through some shit a nigga never think he'll make it out of. And that shit, here I am, though.
Hey, one thing I can say, I know for sure, PB Jobs is a blessing out here, dog. For real. Yeah,
for sure,
man.
for sure.
So KT, what about you, bro? Give us your origin story and your backstory, man.
I mean, me and my brother, of course, we grew up in the same household. We have both our parents. At the beginning of my life, I didn't have both of my parents. At the beginning of my brother's life, he did. He was raised, I think, to about 3 or 4. You know, I wasn't born, so I don't know. But my dad went to jail like soon as I was being born. I was in the stomach still when he went to jail. So he named me from inside the cell. So it was kind of different. I didn't know what a dad was at all. You know, so and my mom was in the streets so hard I didn't even know what a mom was. He was my pops and my granny was my mom. That's who raised me. You know, so it was just totally different. He looked at it different because he was a little older. He was more experienced. He was older to see the transition when my dad went to jail. He was there grabbing on my dad's legs, you know. So I wasn't born yet. I didn't see none of that, so I didn't even know about my dad, you know. So that was totally different than me. So he was raised on Fig, you know, in 119th. You know, when my dad came home, I was 5 years old. We moved from right there to 94th and between Vermont and Normandy. I guess that's where I grew up, you know, in the Hovers, for sure. That's where I was raised, you know. That's where I played hide and seek, played football tag. That's where I did everything, you know. It wasn't like a gangbang experience at first. It was just play with the homies, go outside, you know, we playing kid games. But the same people that I'm playing with, you know, we got older and, you know, we hung together. We did everything together, you know. So if we was hungry, if we needed a bag of chips, we stole that bag of chips together. If we had $1, we got 50 cents. That's just how we was raised since kids, you know. So, you know, you don't really know what type of environment you in as a kid. You just sitting there like having fun, you know. You think of it as fun, but the whole time y'all little crew to the other side and to the other adult members, y'all look like a little gang, you know. So, and if you raised in a certain hood and you repping that gang, your family from that gang is totally different. My pops was from Fotre Gangsters and my mama was from Denver Lanes. When I was growing up, people used to say blue and red make an orange baby, you know, because my dad was a Crip and my mama was a Blood and they didn't really get along. And me and my brother wasn't from neither. We always was from Hoover, you know. So nobody from our family is from Hoover. We the only person out of our whole family, and our whole family gangbang. So that was just different. That was just a different experience itself. You know, when we first got put on, we had to hide Hoover. When my dad came home from jail, he changed his life. He became a deacon. He was a totally different man. So gangbang kind of disgusted him because he got told on by his homies. You feel me? So when he seen that we was intrigued in the gangbang life, he was on our ass every day. Like, he wouldn't let us breathe. Like, you know, keep the homies out the yard, everything, you know, because at first it just looked like we was having basketball games or just playing, but then we start becoming members.
Yeah.
It's like, keep them niggas out the yard. I don't want you around them niggas. So that's when this shit kind of got shaky because Pops don't want us hanging with him, but now we done already joined this shit. So we can't not hang with him. You get what I'm saying? Because you know what that will come with that. You feel me? We done already gave our life to this shit. So now we getting into it with Pops at a young age. I was kicked out at 13 years old. Damn, I wasn't even living with Pops. I never went back home ever since that age, really, until I got older and, you know, like, went back for a little help, you know, stuff like that. But I never, like, just started living with my parents ever again, you know. I moved in with my boy Meech on 95th.
Shout out to Meech.
We all lived right there with my boy Meech and his granny. We was over there. That was like the trap. It was lit over there. That's when we really started rapping. You know, we had everything going over there. You know, gang life was high over there. You know, we right off Normandy and 95th. That's kind of the right by the enemies. You know, it's kind of the borderline. You know, enemies drive up that street just to get to their hood. You know, so it's not really dead in our hood. It's like in the middle of our hood and their hood. So it's like more of a danger zone. You know, and we grew up there. We didn't have no car. We didn't, you know, we walked everywhere. Anytime we wanted food, we EBT, you know, we walking. But like my brother said, he got shot. When my brother got shot, shit changed a lot, you know, because I started seeing that we was more targets than we knew. You know, like I said, we was still kids. We started gangbanging. Yeah, it was fuck the other side, but we didn't know how serious it was until people started getting hurt. Motherfuckers started dying, bullets start flying. You know, you just think it's a game at first when you with your kid mindset. You know, he was a little older. I don't know how he viewed it, but this how I viewed it because I was a little younger. It was just all fun and games at first for me, you know. So when homies then got shot, other shit like that, but it was people that I didn't really like knew or hang out with.
Yeah, this your brother.
This my brother, and it's like the first person that's close home that got hit, So and I was there when he got hit. They chased me down too, and the homie. It wasn't just him. They shot the homie up all in his neck too. I was the only one survived that day. And my brother was more with his girl, so we had disappeared from the set. We was trying to do better with our life. We was out there homeless, we was trying to get on our feet, So we had kind of disappeared from the set. Mm-hmm. So at this time, it was just kind of like homies on us. We going at it with the enemies, Like it's just we thought we couldn't walk nowhere. I couldn't walk nowhere. I couldn't get out the car nowhere, because my face was known at this time. I'm going viral, all type of shit. I'm still rapping, So I'm like, damn, if I get out the store right here, on the day of homies, I can't even really go right here. I know damn well I can't go right here. So that's when I had my day one homie, he was there always by my side. He'd get out the car, go in the store, get our woods, whatever we needed, wherever we was at, So just to make sure we were straight. Even if I wanted to, because it was to a point, I'm a hardhead boy. I'm not finna sit in the car for no nigga, you feel me? I'm just a nigga. I'm going to bounce out if I feel like I'm going to bounce out. But it was to a point in my life, like my brother and bro, like they was on some, like, you can't go outside.
Yeah.
Like you not going outside type shit. Like you can't go. Ain't no reason for you to walk to the store. We not risking it. So, like for a year, we had my boy go to the store, like for 2 years. Dead homies. I got tired of that shit. Like, of course, we start going to the store every now and then, but it was just different to us. You feel me? My brother couldn't walk. It was just a whole different experience. He on crutches and shit. We in the house arguing. He can't walk. He feel like people trying him because he can't walk now. Like that shit just grew our whole savage up. You feel me? Like, so from that day on, I swear, like, we just thought we'd never let a nigga play with us like that again. You feel me? Not like we just out here on some hardcore shit, but we'd never let a nigga do us like that again. So, like, from that day forward, it kind of, like, turned our savage up, but in a good way. You get what I'm saying? So that's when we went full-fledged with our rapping shit. We got a passion. You got shot 6 times and was out the hospital the next day. People don't even do that. So that was like, bro, we got to take this shit serious. You feel me? Like, this shit serious. So, we start taking that shit serious, you feel me, man? And we was in a whole rap group at first, but like you said, it was 4 of us. The other 2 dudes, they started distancing themselves when he got shot up. They started telling us, take pictures down. I was posted with them, all type of stuff. Like, I still be in such and such hood. Like, I can't be posted with y'all type stuff. And it was cool for us because we always was the ones in the group anyways, and we always knew that, you feel me? So we didn't have no problem. We just stuck with our group, But a lot of our songs went with them people, like we had to start all the way over, start a whole new YouTube, everything. We was going viral at the time too. So we had to start in a whole new email, everything, we had to patent our stuff over, everything. We had to do everything over. So, my brother, a kind heart guy, so he still, like, we still cool with the guy or whatever, he just not our rap homie, but we still cool with our teammates, or not our teammates, but we still cool with them as homies.
Yeah, I got yeah.
But as the rap end, we can't fuck with them on that end because they tried to kind of play us, when shit got hard, when my brother got shot up.
Tried to play us,
now in life, man, we going with our podcast, man. I met Miss Mary through my Uncle J-Rock. We still out there gang banging, we out there trying to push our rap shit, but he seen the ambition in us, the passion. He like, man, I got somewhere for y'all to go, man. Like, and we went up here to PV Jobs, man. I've been here for about 2.5 years, 3 years, man. We've been here holding it down, working, man. I wasn't even old enough to come in here when I first came. I came for the cannabis class.
For real.
And I wasn't even old enough to be in there, but Miss Mary was like, I got something for you. You could do an internship. You could do janitor. You could do something until you get your age enough, and then you can get in here. So ever since then, I've been working. And I've been here. I started learning in the editing. I started learning how to make my own videos. Just different stuff. I was like, man, this is amazing. You feel me? It's helping me, and now I could push what I'm doing with to get me away from the street shit, to get me where I could put my streets on, put my hood on, you know, to get me where I'm rich in my own mansion one day, you feel me? So I'm like, man, that's the way. You can't look out for your hood if you stuck in the hood all day ain't doing shit.
That's a fact.
So that's what I always thought. When I sit in the hood, I just be seeing a lot of bullshit. So I'll be like, bro, I want to change this shit. You feel me? Not that a nigga gonna lead the hood or lead niggas. Niggas just want niggas to do better. You feel me? It ain't just all about head busting. It's about get this money now, you know? So, because if you ask me, I don't know if y'all know about LA politics, but the other hoods got us right now. You know, the orange is blackball. You know, we don't really get into it. Nobody from our hood really even shine all the way like that. You know, the highest person we had probably is Mad Ass and Infant Jap right now.
Young Threat.
You know, so that's just really real, you know. So we just got to do better as a community, you feel me, to push and get us out the door, you know. So that's just how I feel, and that's just how I look on life now, you know, just trying to help us.
Yeah, man. It's like, bro, y'all been through so much. And salute to you for one. Like you said, before you even got in here, you had to wait a period of time. Most people would have been like, man, you know, if I can't do it now, I ain't doing it at all. But you stuck around and you sound like you wanted that opportunity to do better for yourself. So salute you for that. But for all of y'all, right, is it safe to say that how y'all started out and, of course, got into the gang culture, was it like a part of your environment type of situation, or what pushed y'all to that, or what attracted y'all to gang life?
I'm not gonna lie, since a kid I always liked it to fight and do bad shit. So I was a bad kid. I didn't have a dad and I didn't have a mom, so I almost didn't have home training when my mom and dad used to tell me. Since first in kindergarten, I always had red faces, sad faces, bad behavior problems. You know, that was just always the kid I was. When I came out my mama's womb, I didn't even cry. I was just sitting there with a mad face. The doctor had to pop me to see if I was all right. Like, I just always used to be upset, really, until my pops came home and I started having a whole family, you know? So that's when shit kind of changed. And even when he did come, he came too aggressive because I ain't seen you in too many years. You can't just come and try
Like,
to
I really kind of know you type.
Yeah, you know, so it was just, I thought I wanted my pops right then, but it got deeper than I didn't know what I was going through, you know? So I'm young at the time, so it was just too much. It was a lot of trauma, you know? So...
What about you, bro?
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it was just a nigga kind of grew up into it and got groomed into it. Like he said, nigga just kind of got adjusted to it. That's where niggas was from. Niggas was kind of into that lifestyle. See, me, I'm the older brother, so I kind of come from like a different standpoint. Like, I'm looking at my younger siblings and shit. My mama struggling. My pop's working and shit, but he ain't doing too good, or else we'll be in the fucking house or something, you know? Yeah. But it's like niggas wasn't getting the shoes a nigga wanted, niggas wasn't getting the clothes a nigga wanted, a nigga fly popular nigga at school. So a nigga like, man, a nigga gotta make this shit happen. So a nigga was out there robbing, flocking, and doing whatever a nigga can at a young age. So when you doing that, you run with a certain crowd. And when you run with that certain crowd, you get caught up in certain things. And I mean, it is what it is.
Trying to survive at the same time.
Product. That's what they mean by product of your environment. It's not necessarily you just gotta be like every nigga, or you just gotta be this certain type of nigga. It's just like, you know, it is what it is. Hell yeah.
Honestly, with me, I was looking for love, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way gangster. I wasn't getting a certain reciprocation from my brothers that I was finding in the streets. So, yeah, I was looking for love. Shit, I was looking for some brothers, some niggas that was gonna have my back like I was gonna have theirs. Looking for some niggas I could fuck with. Gangbang was always around. I seen it. You feel me? I'm a little older than them, but the times was way different. Like they say age don't mean nothing, but the timing do.
For sure.
Because the time and the era, and the shit that was going on, it was different. So I seen shit. You feel me? Like I didn't have to gangbang. My family I got certain family that's not my family. That's from the set, but it was never forced upon me. Yeah. You feel me? It was never like, oh, you gonna beat me. Like, it was like, shit, nigga, I'm turning the set because, nigga, my brothers, like, these are niggas that show me more love outside my home than I do get inside my home. If I call these niggas right now, they gonna come there faster than my own brothers supposed to. Yeah. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, I'm rocking. So, but the shit that I was naive to and I wasn't aware of at the time, that was on me because I just joined some shit. But that's what I came into. I was looking for love.
So I know you said earlier, as far as like, I don't know if it was the first crime you committed when you caught your case. Like, what was your mindset for actually doing it? Like, what was the motivation behind? Like, you don't got to go into too much detail if you don't need to, but just like,
On some real shit.
cause you was
like,
young, right? So what? Say like, yeah, oh yeah, I'm about to go do this right here.
On some real shit, it wasn't supposed to happen.
Mm.
Knew what it was going into it. I'll give you a backstory, bro. It's already said and done. My
Yeah,
nigga
that's
already
cool.
gone. He'll be 36 this year on the 29th of this month.
Damn.
So yeah, this shit really hard talking to her about it though. So, but I'm getting into it though. May 29th of 2009, me and my homeboy, you feel me? We was with each other, you feel me? We was sitting on the block, you feel me? And I got a call from one of my other homies, you feel me? And it's like this nigga already was like trying to like, you feel me, get me to do something with him, but I was like putting him off because I didn't know the nigga like that. So it's like, I don't just fuck with niggas just because you want me to, you see what I'm out here doing, you want a piece of the pie. I'm not finna feed you just because you see what's at the table, bro.
Facts.
So he ended up getting me. I'm not gonna lie, like he caught me on a dry day. You feel me? And I hit my boy like, man, what's the deal? Like, we finna go peep something. So going into it, we riding, we smoking, we drinking. We get there. You feel me? We see it. And when I see it for myself, it was like a no. But it was like, this is my nigga. You feel me? Like, he was like, shit, I need it. Let's get it. You feel me? And I can't just say like, nah, like nigga, like, you feel me? At the time, it was like, shit, I'm gonna bite this bullet and I'm riding with him. You feel me? And we went in, and shit went bad. You feel me? Shit went real bad. You feel me? He lost his life. I lost my life. You feel me? Like,
Facts.
that shit, it'll never be the same because, like, people don't understand, like, I was a kid, you feel me? And when you losing him, you feel me? Like, it's still fucking me to this day. Cause it's like, even though they say you can't go into that dealing with a guilty conscience, but I do. You feel me? He was accounted for.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, I took him away from his people, whether the nigga said it or not, like, or look at it like that. I took him away from his family, so it's forever gonna be on me. I was the last person to see him alive. You feel
Damn.
me? So he died in my arms, bro. So it was like, it fucked with me.
So like, that's a very traumatic situation, right? So even though then until now, as far as like on the healing part of it, are you seeking to be healed from it, or you just kind of just going through the motions day by day, just like,
No,
man, I'm just trying to get better with this?
I done got some peace out of it. You feel me? Talking to his family, talking to his sister. You feel me? But as far as like me being able just to be able to just get over that, that's something I just can't even get over. You feel me? Like I done talked about it, but that's something that's just gonna forever be there because that was like, I feel like that was something that wasn't supposed to happen. It still happened. You feel me? You can't control everybody's actions, so it was like whether it happened then, it was gonna happen later. You feel me? That's I don't want to look at it like that, but it happened. You feel me? I can't turn back time. You feel me? But
Yes, fact.
it's just it's fucked up that some of the decisions that we make that be temporary be having permanent pain.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, and it's like if I can. Ain't no telling what might happen if I take if we can go back in time and a nigga do it all over again. You feel me? Whether you did it with me, you did it with somebody else. I wouldn't want to see nobody lose their life. You feel me? Over some money. You feel me? That's all it was, over some money.
Yeah.
So it's like it's fucked up.
Yeah, man. Like, one, I'll be praying for you for that, 'cause it's like nobody should have to go through that. Like, even though you was young, decisions you made, you made your decisions and whatnot, and just in that moment, it is what it is. Like, I had friends who said the same thing. It's like, not that you was thinking about doing it or not, but once things just going into the emotion, like that energy just be in the room, the car, wherever you at, we just going with it, and the consequences aren't on top of your head. So you just gonna deal with it after the fact. So, but I sit here and tell you, like, even though what you've been through, you can't heal from it. I know it may sound tough, and it may feel like you may not be able to do it, but just doing the right things, actually putting the action forward first, like, I promise you it's possible, dog.
Oh yeah,
like,
trust and believe, man. I done went through therapy. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like,
I'm glad you
days,
said that. Yeah.
Some days I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it had been days where I really have flashbacks. Like I wake up screaming. Like I wake up like I scream. Like I swear to God I wake up screaming his name. Like I did that shit the other day. My girl had to hold me down in my bed because I woke up in like cold sweats. Like it'll fuck with me. Like
Damn.
you feel me? Like it's hard to like when I was going through that phase in my life, I didn't have nobody to talk to. You feel me? Like I didn't have somebody I could relate to. Like I had like. When they put you in a room with a therapist, they give you some type of white lady that can sit there and think they can talk to you because she's just going through a cycle.
They don't know nothing about you or your background. Yeah.
They don't know shit
She
about
don't
you.
feel
So it's
you.
like you can't relate to me, bro. So don't sit here and say, oh, well, what do you think you can do, or what do you think is going to be the next problem, or how can we get? Ain't no getting over it, bro, because you're not really helping me get through this. So, you know, only a letter can only do so much. A 15-minute visit can only do so much, but I got to go to sleep with this shit on my mind.
Yeah.
You feel me? When you don't really know how to express that shit in the words, and all you can do is just fight and just crash out, it's hard. So now that I'm getting older, it's like, damn, I'm not going to lie to you. I get flooded with emotions sometimes. Like, it'd be something that I can just relate to in a movie or something. I swear to God, I tear up like, fuck. And I be sitting there thinking to myself, like, why the fuck am I feeling like this? But it'd be some fucking emotions that I ain't never suppressed. Some emotions that I suppressed. That I've never let out. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it'd be like, damn, what the fuck is going on? And it's like I be want to talk to certain people, but it's like you can't confide in certain people because it's like, for me, I feel like when I confide in certain people, you never know how it might come back at you because you never know how a person might think or how they might, you feel me?
Yeah.
I don't know how to word it, bro, but it's like I done been in certain situations where like I done talked to a person, they threw it right back at me because they was mad or they was
Some
dealing
people
with
use
something.
your stuff against you. That's,
So
like,
that's
I get
what
what
I'm
you're saying.
saying.
Yeah,
So
use it
it's like I'm choosing who I talk to. I'm choosing who I expose my inner feelings to. You feel me? Because I don't never want that to be your chance to kick me in my ass when you feeling that, when you feeling low. You feel me? So now it's like I'm trying to like not to be a closed book. You feel me? I'm trying to open up, but it's like it's hard dealing in this world that we in now and the people that we. It's like even if you feel comfortable with a person, you still don't know that person. You feel me? So. You feel me? I'm happy I got them. You feel me? Like I let them in. I tell them when I'm going through shit. Like, and I tell them when I'm finna shut down.
Keep doing that
You
too.
feel me?
Yeah.
Like, cause it's only so much I can give to a person before I crash. You feel me? It's only so much you can give to me before you feel like you need to pull back. So it's like I give everybody their certain space. You feel me? Like, just, if you need me, I'm there. You feel me? If I need you, I hope you there.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I know you be dealing with shit too. You feel me? So
It's a process, man.
Thank
Like, it's the fact that
That's right.
at least you doing it, bro. Some people they'll suppress those emotions and live with it for the rest of their life, like just with on zero. But the fact that you even trying, like, you trying to pick somebody or some outlet, you're doing it. That's all it takes. You getting that train rolling. Like even some days, man, I feel like talking to nobody. Some months, but at least you still in your head. It's like, man, I got the urge and the will to try to get past it some way somehow. But one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Like. No matter how long it take, just don't stop trying, dog. Like, it's gonna happen.
Hell yeah, because I done been placed on medication and all that, bro, because for dealing with severe depression and shit. Because, like, when I was in prison, I lost my girl, and I lost my dad right after that, and I lost my best friend. I was like my brother, you feel me? And these was, like, key components in my life, you feel me? Especially while I was in prison, you feel me? Like, throughout my whole 10.5-year bid, I always got a letter from my girl.
Damn.
But soon, right before I came home, she died from COVID.
Damn.
You feel me? And I didn't know. I found out through my homie. So that fucked me up. You feel me? And then I found out it was a whole lot. But it's like just dealing with that shit like that, you feel me? It's like I've never had a chance to like really let that shit out. So it's like when I deal with shit, I just smoke. And that's not a proper way to channel, to deal with that shit. You feel me? So now it's like the most I can do is just work. Or I do talk about it a little bit. I hint at it, or I expose it a little bit, and I just shell back up. I feel better when I let it out a little bit.
Yeah, like
Something's
something's better than nothing, dog.
You feel me? But I don't just like fully expose it. I don't just fully put it out there because because I still don't know how to deal with my emotions fully. You feel me? So when I do, like if I do break down, I don't like because I don't been put hospitalized for just crashing out like mentally. You feel me? And I don't want to keep going through that because I don't know how to deal with my emotions.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I am.
Like you said, what you 2 years?
2 years out.
So and then it's like just hearing that, that's still fresh, dog. So if you anytime your mindset is like, man, why this shit still going here and there, like, bro, that's still fresh to be reintroduced to society and to even try to start this process. So like, bro, I say take your time, bro.
He doing better than a lot of niggas I know. Yeah, he's there to bend back.
I appreciate
See,
it,
and
bro.
reinforcement like that, like obviously these are people you need to hang around to keep you steady and keep
I ain't
your
gonna lie
head
to you.
hurt,
I
man.
learned like iron sharper iron, bro. I learned from
Facts.
him, and you feel me. And
We
I hope they
learn from him.
me.
Yeah,
You feel
for
me?
That's
So,
how it
like,
should be,
We all
dog.
go through similarity. We all go through similar shit. You feel me? It's like when they down, when they down, you feel me? I talk to them. You feel me? Like
Real
shit, cause
talk.
nigga, I'd have been in a situation where I ain't have shit. You feel me? I know how it feels to have your life snatched from you and not be able to do nothing about it. Just have some people just judge you and move you here and move you there and shock you here. You feel me? And place you in a cell with somebody. You feel me? Versus being out here, you got 24 hours in a day to change your situation. You feel me?
Facts.
You could let somebody else personally influence you to do some dumb shit, or you can make the right decision to better your own situation.
You speaking truth right
You
there.
feel me?
Real
It's
shit.
like-
You
and this is
speaking
what I
some
like.
truth.
That's what I learned in prison. You feel me? Like I let the politics fuck myself because I want to uphold a certain image to the crib. So I want to be a certain nigga to myself when I look in the mirror. That was killing me. You feel me? I would have still been in that cell, being that same nigga to the masses, trying to appease people versus trying to live for myself. And now I'm learning how to live for myself, and I'm trying to, and I'm gaining longevity out of it. But it's still certain shit I need help with, and I'm seeking it.
Yeah,
You
that's
feel me? I'm seeking it, but it's like I want everybody that I'm around to see that, man, life is worth living. You feel me? Because like
That's
I said,
right,
I done
brother.
seen niggas die in front of me. I see how it feels to have your chest ripped up out of you, you feel me, and just feel hopeless. I felt that. I caught life in prison, bro. I know how that feel. That shit, your well dry up, bro. Ain't too many people gonna be there to see you. Ain't too many people gonna keep answering your phones. They don't want to keep on hearing you ask you, what's up, bro? How you doing? And then the next minute after they tell you what they doing, you, oh, so what's up? That shit is annoying. I get it all day, but it's like, damn, bro, like I hate that for a nigga. Cause I was once that nigga. You feel me? So now it's like, bro, we got a life in front of us. We got opportunities. We got people like Miss Mary that want to help you find your own path. You ain't got to stick here. She gonna help you guide your lane and create your own avenue for you.
That's how it's supposed to be. Help somebody grow and keep them going. Like you don't want to put a glass ceiling on top of somebody. I don't want y'all to just stay here and work here. Like no, this may be your foundation, but I want to see 10 times more for you in life. So start here, get your feet wet, and just get that foundation going, man. But like I said, that story is crazy. But for y'all two, right? I know so y'all was together when you said you got shot. When that happened, right, for you, what was going through your mind? You, outside, I know it's probably a lot of adrenaline going this and that, but being shot,
I ain't gonna
bro,
lie. First, I was trying to get away, for sure. And once I got to safety, because I ended up still after being shot. When I got shot, I talked to God on the floor. I'm like, God, give me the strength to get up. What? Got up. They still shooting at me. I get up. I hit the gate. Then I run around the house. They still shooting at me. I run around the house. Then I bounce on the top of another gate. When I get on the top of that other gate, my legs feel like noodles. Like,
You was shot
nigga,
in the
like,
legs.
I'm shot all up in here, bro. On my mama, bro. Nigga, one bullet even went through my testicle.
Damn.
Real shit, nigga. I'm shot up, nigga. I'm running, nigga. I get to the top of the thing, nigga. What, nigga? My legs feel like noodles, nigga. What, nigga? I'm trying to crawl over. Dead homies, I couldn't even crawl no more. I just flipped myself over because when I was young, my dad taught me how to flip over the gate. I just flipped myself over, nigga. Boom, nigga. Clapped on the ground. That shit hurt it bad as fuck, too. I started calling. I'm just trying to get away, you feel me? Get to safety. I start scraping, like scooting myself on the floor. I seen a little kiddie pool. And I remember my girl told me, like, when she on her period and she get in the shower, it don't bleed. Cause like I guess water stop blood or some shit like that. So I thought about that shit when I was bleeding. I'm like, oh, the kiddie pool right there on Hoover. Let me get up in the well, nigga, I got up in the pool, nigga. That shit started stopping the blood low key. I see the blood leaking, but it's leaking like more slower. Cause at first that shit was pouring like Kool-Aid. Like I got like 6 holes in my shit, bro. When I first looked at my shit, bro, it was bad. Cause I had on a burgundy sweater and some burgundy shoes with like some tan joggers. Nigga, joggers matched the sweater and the shoes. My shit was burgundy red, nigga. I mean, like, what, nigga? I'm taking that shit off. It hurt. And then that's how I noticed I was shot up in here because I'm like, that shit still hurt when I take off my pants. I see the holes in my legs and shit, but it's hurting up in here still. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to take off my drawers, nigga. That shit was hurting bad, nigga. I had to, like, bite it and rip my shit off and, nigga, use it to tie, like, you know, a little tourniquet and shit. It was bad, bro. So when I was going through all that, you feel me? A lady upstairs, she seen me and shit going through all that because she was on the phone when the shit happened. She like, girl, they shooting over here. Like, I think I hear some niggas in my alley. Like, what? So she come look out the window and she see me right there. She like, oh, it's a baby hit. He in the pool. Like, girl, I got to call you back. Like, she immediately got here. She get on the phone with the ambulance and shit. She like, somebody back here shot. Like, what? She come downstairs. She come start trying to help a nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
God for that.
I got all my shit out or whatever and shit. She like, don't worry about that, baby. She said, I'm a nurse. Like, don't even, I got you. She like, just lay back. You feel me? I'm cool. And she helping the nigga. She gave me a little ice water and shit. Sitting in the pool just waiting on the ambulance and shit. Like, whole time I'm dealing with this. I done kind of low key forgot, nigga. I'm with my little brother. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, and I start thinking about it. At the minute I start thinking about it, all I hear, whack, 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 whack. Like, nigga, like 15 shots, nigga. I'm like, damn, bro. And I'm with my little brother and shit. I'm like, bro, they done got my little brother. So I'm sitting there in the pool, like, nigga, just trying to get some weed. Niggas done got, bro. Like, what, nigga? I'm sitting in a pool, panicking. I start thinking about that shit. I low-key start going into shock, bro. I ain't gonna lie. The lady told me, she like, oh, my mama, she told me, she like, calm down. You was just doing good. You was breathing right. Calm down. Slow down. Slow down. So I start trying to kind of slow my breathing. She giving me some more water and shit. So I'm like trying to kind of calm down and shit. Then next thing you know, they like 12 here. What? 12 come up the driveway, nigga. They come up the driveway, guns blazing. You feel me? They gotta do that for their safety because it's like a gang shooting or whatever. You feel me? They don't know if niggas got gun on them or whatever. So they came out there, guns blazing. But I'm shot up. I'm lucky. Irritated. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You feel me? Where you got a gun? Where's your wallet? I'm like, bro, I'm shot up, bro. If y'all niggas don't get me in an ambulance before I die, nigga, I'm leaking out. What, nigga? So the lady, it was like a Hispanic officer. He was like kind of low key desensitive to the situation. You feel me? That's how a lot of them be, bro. Believe it or not. On me, nigga, he didn't give a fuck. He looking for gun and all that. He didn't even care. He walked right past me. He looking all in the bushes, all under the barbecue grill and shit. The lady, she kind of hear it in my voice, and I'm like, man, what y'all doing? Like, I'm shot up. She immediately, she tuck her gun, nigga. She get on her knees, start helping me and shit. What? Then she get like a little call on the walkie-talkie. I guess the ambulance was waiting to get cleared to come back there and shit. So she cleared them to come back there. They immediately get up on me and shit. Man, everybody looking at me and shit. Nigga, I'm getting on a stretcher. Nigga, it's like 100 people outside, bro. No cap, bro. I'm looking, nigga. I see my brother in the crowd, though, nigga. Oh, my gosh. That shit, it was like a relief in my chest. I see him. He tripping, too. What the fuck? Where's my brother? Like, whoa, I had to call. I'm like, T. He look at me. I'm like, man, they got me, fool. Like, what? That nigga whole face changed. He started tripping. He was getting into it with the police, and I'm in the ambulance and shit. It was like, damn. So, like, for a minute, my adrenaline was going, but like shit, nigga, snap back to reality. I'm with my little brother, nigga. We both in this situation. So it was good cause that shit drove me to a whole different state, a whole panic state. So it was good to see my brother and shit like that, you know, and just know shit was
That's
cool.
a blessing, dog. But one thing I can say, bro, and it's for all y'all, right? Whether y'all may feel like somebody love y'all or not, God love y'all, bro.
For sure.
One, y'all still here to this day. Y'all still breathing. Y'all done been through some stuff. Like, you could have easily died that day.
For sure.
You could have easily not got out of jail for the rest of your life. You could have got hit with your brother, but just rest on the fact that y'all are still here for a reason. Hold on to that. Know y'all got purpose, man. Like, every time you wake up and God breath is in our lungs, that's just like he telling you, I'm not done with you yet. So
Amen.
the negative y'all dealing with, the positive, the ups and the downs, don't let that outweigh for knowing that, like, bro, I'm still here for a specific reason and ain't been fulfilled yet. Cause once it's your time, he'll call you home. None of them moments was y'all time, like, and whatever y'all been through, y'all been placed in them situations to probably help somebody else out. Your story can help somebody else out who may have been facing life in prison, but now you can be an advocate for them in that realm. You done got shot, and now you went into real deal survival mode. You could teach a class on shit. It may sound crazy, but if you get shot, you don't know what to do, try some of these methods. And like,
For sure.
you out here
First talk to God.
I'm telling you, and that's the first thing you said you feeling for and talk to God. I don't know if y'all religious or not, but that's the key, bro. He hear everything. He see everybody, dog.
For sure.
But what I want to just ask y'all just give y'all spirit, right? Like, and it's this as far as for the future for y'all. Like, so like, what mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, like, what's next for y'all? And where do y'all just really see yourselves as far as like where y'all want to go and grow in life?
Y'all want to answer that?
Go ahead, cousin. Yeah.
For me, man,
Yeah, we brothers.
For me, I'm just constantly I really ain't got no big ass race or nothing like that. I just want to help change the narrative on everybody that's coming up out of prison or that's, you feel me, that's being, heavily in these streets that's now changing.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I want people to see that you can change. You feel
Facts.
me? It ain't all necessary about being frontline and doing what you think you can do out here, because you can get took too. You feel me? But it's more so about setting the legacy behind it everybody can grow off of.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? We ain't got too many leaders out here, bro. You feel me? We got a whole lot of followers. And I ain't trying to keep on seeing people go through that same fucking revolving door. We got to change that cycle. They only building these prisons for us. You feel me? But they ain't making nothing for us. You feel me? So, you feel me? That's my passion right there. That's my goal.
You can do it too, bro. Stay at it. Don't give up. Stay committed, dog. I'm telling you, bro. You here for a reason. You got purpose. If that's your purpose, dig into it every day, dog. Day by day, brick by brick, bro. You got it, man. What about y'all, man?
I kind of want to touch on what Movin said too, because like me growing up, I'm the big brother, you know, so I always had to be a leader. My dad always pushed that shit like, nigga, you a reflection of me, and bigger than that, you an example for people that's coming under you, especially your little brothers.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like being a leader, man. So you could be from somewhere, but you could still be a star at the end of the day, too.
Yes.
Back in the days when Michael Jackson and all them used to be performing, they used to have real Crips in their videos, real Crips in their backgrounds, gangster Crips, Hoovers, Bloods, everything. We need to get back to that. Everybody pushing, you know, everything else, which is,
peace,
you know, that it is what it is. We all know what it is at the end of the day. So shit, let's push this money shit too. Why not? You know, there's people out here that's really from places and they doing hard things that people don't really know about, and we need to shine a light on that. So that's all what I'm about, and that's what PV taught me. Like shit, you could be from anywhere, but you can still get to it for sure.
Facts, man. Facts, man. Anything you got, KT?
Really, I
The
just
low.
want to touch 100 million, man.
Yeah.
Really, bro. Trying to touch 100 million, man, and feed everybody I love, man. Everybody I don't love, just be feeding everybody I see, man. You know, this world fucked up. Everybody treating everybody bad just for a little paper, bro. And that shit just a paper with a $20 sign and a $100 sign. That shit really ain't nothing. But since people want to value that, and that's what people got their attention in, that's what I need just to get their attention so I can show them the right way.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So when I start rapping, when I start popping all the way, I'm going to stop rapping and I'm going to just start trying to teach and help people. And that's just always my dream and always what I wanted to do.
Keep at it, bro, man. But I was
That's
just gonna tell
real
y'all,
shit.
just on y'all hearts, man. If anything y'all didn't pick up, just rest on grace and forgiveness, bro. Like nobody perfect out here. We all got our flaws, bro. So extend grace, receive grace, and as y'all best y'all can, just try to forgive, bro, and move forward and be great men. Like, 'cause y'all can do it, bro. Y'all pass, but y'all got years ahead of y'all. But before we get up out of here, just tell everybody they can follow y'all on social media.
Sure.
Yeah,
What's up, man? Let's go to Child, man. _4328, man. Y'all can catch me at Off the Hip Podcast,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Well, RGNFV.
That's right. It's your boy BFBT3 Monster, man. Catch me on Instagram at @POE_up POEE_UP.
Catch me on Instagram, bro. KT the Local, 3 Ks, and Blueface Boyz with a Z. You can catch us on all platforms. Also, you know, we just dropped a new music video too. Go tap into that, man.
Lock in, man. So once again, y'all, this was a dope episode. Thank y'all for having me here on y'all side of town, man.
Yes,
It was a
sir.
blessing to be
Welcome,
here.
man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
district, man.
Yeah, man. It was fun, dog.
Hell yeah, we
Home,
in the
man.
trenches on this one.
Hell
Right
yeah.
in the
Appreciate
trenches.
you, man.
Yeah, it was a blessing, man. But look, man, thank y'all for tuning in. This is Sir Gates. You can find me on Instagram at SirGatesBC. That's SirGatesBC.
Yes,
Make sure
sir.
y'all follow the podcast and the page, Inherited Podcast, NHERITD Podcast. Go to YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. And we'll see y'all next time, man.
Let's get it.
Y'all.